Hey everyone, it's Brunel, a founder of Fortune 800. I'm here with one of my client success stories. Her name is Karen. She's going to tell you a little bit about working with me and the process and everything and her entire experience working with me, going from about, was it about 620 or 650?
Yeah, it might have been right in there. Yeah, I think so.
And right now, where you at? 750, 740?
Oh no, I'm like at seven. I just looked at it. I want to say 760 something or 780 something. I can't
760,
remember.
780.
It's
So
definitely, yeah, over 760.
well into the 700s, and you started somewhere around 620. Now, obviously, your problem before you got started with us was credit, but you told me you worked with some other people before you started working with me. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I had an issue because I'm one that always pays my stuff on time. I just couldn't get some stuff to move. And there was a couple of old things that were there. Long story short, but I cannot remember why am I blanking on who I was working with, but they're pretty popular and they were just writing, you know what I mean? It was just like a circle of you're writing the letter, I'm writing the letter. And then we realized that nothing was ever going to really move. And I saw you, I think you were talking to Google. I can't remember.
Yeah,
And I said, I'm going to see. And I was looking like, how old is he? But then I'm like, it doesn't really matter. If you know, you know, right? And so I said,
right.
let me just give him a try. And you remember I was so busy working back and forth, but you were like, I'm going to make sure that you get this done. Like, you know what I mean? So we came together and you were able to help me with what they couldn't do. They never were going to move the stuff. They were just basically appeasing through letters and we sent this and send it back, we sent this, and I'm like, well, I can do that.
Right.
So by the time, I think within 2 to 3 weeks of you going like, get rid of that, let's do this, um the change already started. Like it already, like it went up immediately, and I was like, hey. And then I think it got stagnant for a second, but you were like,
Right.
just be patient, I'm working on it. You were building some new stuff too. I think that was, you were in a transition period too with your growing your company.
Right.
But true to your word, you definitely not just moved it, but after that it shot up because I was having problems with a creditor that basically made a mistake and thought I was late. I was never late, and then you were able to rectify the problem and blah blah blah. Long story short, you fixed it.
Exactly. And what did you like most about working with me?
I think I like your tenacity. You take the account, I will say from my personal experience, you took my account as if it were your own. And I think that's important. Obviously, I'm much older than you, and we can find a lot of places, and I can do a lot of things myself also, but I'm a very busy person. But you had a system in place. You checked in with me. Um,
You're on mute. Your mic is muted, Karen. Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Unmute it.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
I think it's because my phone is ringing. So sorry.
No,
Um, True to your word, you were true to your word as far as what you were going to do. If it didn't move the way I thought, or if it didn't happen within a time frame that I was thinking, or even if you thought, sorry, the thing was you would get it done one way or the other. It would be late at night or whatever time you find time, and you're busy because I could see you all the time. You're busy because you're doing our stuff and you're growing a business. But you would get it done, and you'd call or you'd say, hey, congrats on this. Or so I feel like one of the things for me that's very, very important is that a person is true to their word. Nobody can fix everything, right? No one. But you were true to your word about what you were trying to do, and then you would get it done. And if you couldn't, you'd say, like, this is not important, but this is more important. And I like too that you educate as you go. I really like that. So I was telling my nieces, listen, he's really your age, you really need to kind of try to work with him
uh-huh.
early on, because you're educating a generation of people who are just absent from there, that nobody taught it to them.
Right. Right. And I totally agree. And thank you for that. Now, why would you recommend and you touched on it a little bit, and if you can get more into detail, why would you recommend somebody to work with me? Because I know you mentioned education. Anything else?
I like the education. I definitely that's the first part of it, and then I do like the accountability. You kind of have a black and white personality, kind of a little serious nature, but I'm sure you're a business guy, so you're wired how you are. But a lot of that helps when it comes to accountability, and this is what it is, and this is what we need to do, and are we gonna do it today? Like, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? You don't really fool around a whole lot, which is great. Um, I didn't see you do any gimmicks or tricks, so I think that's why I would recommend people, because a lot of times you just need to get to the point. Are you going to get a house? Well, this got to get started. Do you need the car? You need to get started. This is what it is. This is what it isn't. And for me, that works because I'm busy and I
Right.
have zero time to play around with shenanigans. I didn't see, like I said, the gimmicks and the tricks. You didn't do any of that. I mean, do you do marketing things? Well, if anybody's going to know who you are, you kind of have to market. I mean, there's no way around that.
Right.
But between education, accountability, honesty, and actual results, which is the main thing.
Right.
I, that's why I would recommend. I would say the results, they definitely showed up, and this was a major company. This wasn't a little company,
Right.
and it is much newer, and I'm sure less people. This is an international company. This nationwide. I'm sorry, it's a nationwide company, and you blew them out of the water within months. It didn't take a year for me.
Right.
Not even a year. I don't even think it took 6 months, but if it did, it was close. But
Yeah,
it
it was
was
like
not
right
six
around
months.
6 months, the entire process. So you guys hear from her anywhere from 620 to 650. I forgot exactly, but you said you're
Somewhere
at
in there.
760 now.
I think so. I can look at it. I just looked it up. I want to say it's seven. I might be. I'm gonna
You go
look it
from
up because
760 to 780, right?
somewhere in there. And that's, I have to actually look at the refreshed version because I don't have balances on anything. Like everything is, I know it's going to be up on the next term.
Right.
But yeah, I'm definitely in what they consider the great category where I was
Exactly, for
definitely
sure.
not. So I can
And
say
within
that.
6 months, guys. So if anyone who is looking to get similar results and have me work on your credit for you, click the link either down below or click the link in my bio and set up 100% free consultation. I can look at your credit and possibly you can get similar results to my client, Karen. And I just want to say congratulations on that 700. Your credit score is higher than mine right now. So congratulations to that. And thank you for doing this and thank you for being here, Karen. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks for now.